Get out my way, I need space to get the fake off. Get out my way, I need space, I'm about to take off. Get out my way, the frequency been way up.
How are we, guys? Season 2, episode 8. I am here with probably one of the richest entrepreneurs on the Gold Coast. Co-founder of Hope Water, Crispy Club Products, and founder of Zeppelin Barber. Jase,
G'day, how are ya?
Dusty.
Very
dusty.
They can't hack it.
And as you can tell, one of us is dressed
Dressed to impress.
to impress. The other one, not so much. I haven't even done my hair. I've got a haircut in an hour, so I thought, what's the point? I may as well look like a scruff, right?
Yeah, go. Do what you do good.
The focus is on Jase, not on me. So we're just going to focus on yourself, mate. You know, how you love it. So, to break the ice, top 5 songs.
Oh, definitely Oasis, Supersonic. Jamiroquai, Virtual Insanity. Bee Gees, Night Fever.
Which we've just been singing, by the way.
It's a great song. 2 more. Maybe Music Feels Better With You. I don't know who.
Oh, yeah, that's a tune.
Who does that one? And then Everything's Electric by Liam Gallagher. Got to honour the sun. Love ya.
We'll tag him in. Tag him in, Pete. Alright, cool. So this should have been recorded probably 6 months ago when it was initially recorded.
It was a very good one with no sound.
It was awesome. One of the best podcasts we've ever done, and I decided to ruin the sound. So we've decided that we're not even going to risk the sound this time and just do it on the phones because we know that works. So as you can tell, we're in lovely sunny Melbourne.
Beautiful.
We're here at the moment for the Mocha Barber Awards, which are on tonight. Jason and the team are up for what is it? Barber collection, men's collection,
team collection of
the year, team collection. Which is amazing, and we'll tag in the photos on this pod as well. Pete can work his magic on that one. All right, let's get into you then, son.
Let's go.
All right. Born and raised on the coast?
Born in Canberra and went to school there, and then moved up to the Gold Coast for tennis. And I was about 15, 16, moved up.
Tennis. Let's talk about tennis.
Yeah, tennis. That's where it all started. That was my goal, my whole life, really, career.
Yeah.
I was playing every day, left school in year 10 and just travelled around the world and Australia pursuing tennis, and then unfortunately fell sick and then was out about 2 years off the tour, and then end up in hair, funny enough, which is big change.
I know, which is a little bit drastic.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't know about your sickness, obviously, until we did the first podcast.
Yep.
And it's something you don't talk about.
No, there's nothing. Well, conquered that. Nothing really.
Yeah, no, but I think that's a big thing as well, that you conquered that.
It is a big thing. I think it did change my life.
Yeah.
It changed my life. Like, all I knew was I was going to be a tennis player. So end up something in tennis, and that's all I knew from 3 years old. And then got cancer, testicular cancer. I was over in India for about 6 weeks, and then was supposed to go to Egypt for the next tournament. I got really sick, so then mum and dad just come home, so I flew home. Wasn't feeling well for ages, just felt like, and they said you got glandular fever, run down, started missing training, stopped playing so many tournaments, and at a crucial time when I was about 17, 18, when it was all starting to really go good, after juniors, and then they found a lump, and then that was it. I had cancer, and then chemo for a year. Got cut out, happened overnight like that, and then it was tough, probably more tough with mum and dad, just 100%. Watching them, especially mum was there every day with me because I went to chemo every day, Monday to Friday, and did all that, and but it makes you who you are and stronger and better. But
100%,
falling into hair after that was random as.
Let's talk about how you got into hair then. How was kind of like your pathway into hair?
I'd always sort of been into myself,
No way.
A bit.
No way.
Always
says
had
the man in a suit when we agreed to tracksuits. You know, I mean.
No, also always had the hair, haircuts, all the funky haircuts, ears pierced, and thought I was like the Beckham of hair, Beckham of tennis. Sorry, and followed him, loved him. But then one of my mates was actually working at Oscar at the time. He was a third-year apprentice, and he needed a model for training. He was doing men's hair. Went in there, and I was like, well, how cool is this joint? And it was at Pack Fair at the old space they had before they redid Pack Fair. And it was unbelievable. I was like, man, how's the girls? This is crazy, good tunes. Everyone looked cool and stuff like that. And I'd just started getting better, and I wasn't doing anything. I had no job or didn't finish school. And and he's like, come and trial. And then I think I met the manager, and then 2 weeks later I trialed on a Tuesday, and I'm here now. It was weird. Did my whole apprenticeship there, and it was good.
That's crazy.
It's wild.
It is a bit of it is a wild story as to how you got into hair. I think it happens a lot more now, though.
Yeah.
You see a lot more people going into it that kind of way.
I think especially for more so, I guess, like straight guys.
Yeah.
You don't, I don't know, I might be wrong there. You don't grow up and go, I'm going to be a hairdresser. A lot of them would be like, I want to play football, soccer, be a cop, or be a fireman or pilot or whatever, and then your path obviously leads.
That's all of my careers you were just talking about.
Yeah, of course. You're pretty good at all of them, I think.
I've done them all.
Jack of all trades.
More jobs than seats.
Yeah. And, like girls, I think a lot more, playing. I remember when doing my apprenticeship, the girls were just so far ahead of me when I started with that group of girls because they were used to playing with their own hair and tying it up and that. And I was like, I had hands like feet.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was
Still
doing.
are.
Still are. Not on the cricket field though. Safe as houses.
It just takes everything.
All day.
We're down to the MCG today. Jase has got a bit of a clinic on fielding.
Yeah.
With the
sleep specialist. Specialist.
I love it. All right, cool. Let's go off hair for a second.
Yeah.
And talk about
Hope Water.
The biggest plug ever.
The biggest plug, thank you.
Hope Water. So this is something which, I still find amazing. I think it's so cool, and I think it's something which needs to happen.
Yeah.
Because the world is fucked, as I like to tell everyone.
Yeah.
The world is fucked.
Yeah.
As you know, I like to tell you a lot as well.
It is still beautiful, I love it.
Beautiful world, but it's getting fucked.
Yeah.
It's getting absolutely fucked. So tell us about Hope Water. Why Hope Water for a start? And
well, I was lucky enough through hair to meet now one of my best mates, Kevin. And we just always, since we met, we've had a bit of a knack for, I know we've always like, let's do this, let's do that. And we're pretty good at following through with it. We haven't reinvented the wheel with this, but I think obviously Australia is one of the best countries in the world, but America and Europe and that's because they're so big. They're like a little bit ahead, and we saw a gap in the market, and plastic waste is such a big thing, especially with plastic bottles. Consume, I think it's 1 million are bought every second in the world or something.
Yeah,
plastic water bottles, which is crazy to think, and then they're just ending up in our oceans. And so we wanted to do, I don't have the bottles here, but aluminium reusable. So instead of buying,
we'll tag that in.
Instead of buying your generic plastic water bottle,
you
buy an aluminium one that you can reuse, reseal, and use it for like the week or the day or whatever you want to do, and then you can recycle it because aluminium's 75% still in circulation, being recycled. That's so good. So it's just and it's something that I know I'm pretty passionate about now. It's really cool. Yeah. And like learning more about what's going on wrong. So, and then you've got to be a bit accountable for it.
I think the thing which I liked about it the most, and what I think whenever I speak to people about it, how they've kind of got over it, is how you've kind of made it cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We wanted to go off, Donald Trump, let's make water sexy again.
I love
water's not sexy, it's just water's water.
It's just water,
and at the
but
end
we
of the
all
day,
need it.
It is all water, and everyone needs to drink it, and then why not make it fun? Like, we've done all our range, it's all bright colours, different colours, and then we do get asked, like, it was a bit tricky because people are like, oh, what is this flavoured or that? And we're like, no, it's just water. Then why the colours? And then we're like, well, why not?
Yeah, because it's cool.
It doesn't have to just be blue for water.
Because water's against
clear.
Blue, mate. That's my favourite colour.
Except for these eyes, but anyway.
Yeah. So smooth. I mean, that's the one thing which I can say about all of the kind of brands that you work with or align with. People just go, fuck, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, well, I think I just want to do stuff that I think's cool.
And I remember Todd Page telling me this, right? We both know Toddy.
Yeah.
But it was one thing when we first started off the Barber Academy, and I wanted to do apparel.
Yeah. Cool.
And I was like, he'd started doing it and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and I was
With the
like,
7-on-1 stuff. Yeah.
I was like, oh, what's your thoughts? And he goes, the only stuff I make is what I want to wear.
Yeah.
He goes, I could not give a fuck about anything else. He's like, I love this, and people will love it too.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's it. If they see you wearing it and whatnot.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? And you just, I don't think, and that's the cool thing with today, because there's so many different cultures and this and that and styles and trends. Anything you do, there'll be a market for it. And that's why I think if you just try to not, like be cool of what's relevant and whatever, it'll all come back around. So you just do what you like. And then I reckon it'll stand against the test of time, you know what I mean? It'll last longer.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's talk. We'll kind of slither back into hair a little bit with another project of yours.
Oh, God. So many projects making no
I know.
money, but anyway.
I know, join the club. Speaking of clubs,
Crispy
Club, Bosh, the threesome. Talk to me about this, my friend.
Well, so another thing, wanted to start a product, like I think I've always been into like my moisturisers and all that sort of stuff.
As we can
face,
tell.
Yeah.
By the
I've
tan.
got Crispy Club on
Look
now.
at the natural tan.
I think
ridiculous.
it gives you a tan. It's
I think it
wild.
does.
It literally does, makes your face glow.
I've got it on and I look like a ghost, but that's all right.
It's funny that like when you have your own product, you're like, oh, this is the best product. It's literally the best product. It's so crazy. It's so weird. So we did it with the guy up in Brizzy and Sal, and I've been to a few meetings in my time and like a few things, and it's like pretty much everyone probably looks like what I do now. It's all suit and tie, and I don't know why I'm wearing a suit and tie.
Are you trying to sell me something?
Yeah, probably. Amway.
Yeah.
And I went in there and this guy was like, mate, massive company, huge. I'm like talking Bunnings warehouse size,
Yeah,
like
wow.
huge factory, like they're doing big. Their biggest export is to Japan, massive. And for him to see us about a little project, he was so passionate about it, this guy. His name was Sal. And we came in and sat in this massive boardroom, unbelievable like venue. Like this place was elite. It was so nice. And he comes in, takes his shoes off and kneels on the chair, turns the chair around and kneels at the head of the table to us, lights an incense and like does this, and we're like, what is, I was like, I love this guy.
I know.
It was so cool, it was so different, and he was just so passionate about it, and helped us create this product. So we wanted to create a product that was 3-in-1, easy for man. Like we're here now in Melbourne, I've just got this in my suitcase, in my toiletries bag, so it's like pre-shave, can use it, aftershave, and then just morning and night moisturiser. So it's all in one, you only need to take that. 100% Australian made, all natural ingredients. It's got the yuzu in it, which is really good for
It
your skin,
smells
as you can
phenomenal
tell.
as well.
It smells great. And,
the
and
smell.
it just goes a long way. One pump and you're good to go.
Story of my life.
The threesome.
Cut that. No.
Yeah, 1 pump times 3.
Yeah.
But this is a really fun one. Like it's hard at the moment. I really want to put a lot of time into it, but obviously being busy with all the other stuff, the shop, and then Hope Water's taking up a lot of time because that's a learning sort of thing.
Yeah, 100%.
And because I don't want to just get products and then just rebrand it, like white label it.
Yeah.
Like we actually made this product, which is really cool. The amount of testing, we had so many different fragrances with it, and this took at least 6 months to make, just that, and it's so crazy. But that's how I want to go with eventually the shampoo, conditioner, sort of like what Kevin Murphy and all that have done.
Yeah, 100%.
So like some of those big brands, so which would be cool. And I just wanted about, not your typical hair brand. It's like a club. Like all the photos we post is, Shane Warne at a barbecue, and just what we're into, punting and
100%.
Just living what
It's
guys
literally living.
want to do. Yeah.
We'll tag Crispy Club in here as well, but you guys will see it if anybody comes to our academies. You see Crispy Club around the place now. We're actually stocking it in our academies as well, so you can go and buy Crispy Club there. I'll put the link to the website and everything there as well if anybody does want to try some. But yeah, it is phenomenal. I'm not just saying that because Jase is here. Like, I've never really had a kind of like a skincare routine or anything. Mine's just been like wash your face with water, happy days kind of thing.
And especially being on the Gold Coast
on the
and
coast,
stuff,
exactly.
you really need to take care of your skin. Like it's a big thing, and at the end of the day, this is your point of contact for everything you do in life. This is the first thing anyone sees. Is your face.
That's a very good point.
I mean? So like it's your money maker.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like Everyone's going to see you. Like, you do Zoom calls nowadays, and it's your meetings, and all they're seeing is your face.
Yeah.
You go shake someone's hand, face, it's just all day.
100%.
Every job. So,
I love
take
that.
care of that.
That's cool.
Take care of it.
All right, leaning into hair, Zeppelin Barber shop.
Yeah, it's been a good one.
What the hell did you do that for?
Well, I always wanted to do my own shop, so similar to these things. You always want to do your own sort of way and style, and like, it is hard. It is hard. You know what I mean? Like, especially nowadays, things are all going up. Like, you really notice it. And trying to keep things relevant and keep the people coming in the door and doing a point of difference. And I think that's where we've done really well at Zeppelin. And I've got some great staff like, Reese Murray, he's like a freak. He's one of the best stylists I've seen, like cuts anyone, colour. So he's did amazing cut and colour in our collection for tonight at the awards. His looks elite, like it's unbelievable. We had like Josie in there, she was really cool. She's travelling now, and I've been lucky, had some good ones, and had Bill Gowers come to the door and go through you, and now
big bad Bill,
and now we're going to do one in Melbourne together, which I'm really excited about. I love Melbourne, I'm down here a lot, and hence why I'm here doing this. And I think that's going to be a next good step, and like, talk about like, Reese has mentioned to me, we've like going down like south his way, like doing it, but just doing them like cool and not like, I don't know, get hit up a lot to say, do you want to do franchise? But I don't think that shop, you can't franchise it at all.
No, you can't.
It's one of one, that's it, which has been good, and I've loved every minute of it.
So you haven't mentioned your most famous staff member on a Saturday either, but that's all right.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
But it's.
That's
I thought the agency said we weren't allowed to mention you without payment. But anyway,
I know.
So,
I meant Kobe.
Oh, Kobe, Kobe. He's man. Love Kobe. No, it's been good having you in there. It's been good having you in there with the boys as well, especially because they want to impress, because they want to go to obviously Barber Academy and go there because it's the best academy in Australia. It is. I don't know any others.
Yeah, no, you don't. No, I mean, it's been quality for me to work in there, because I do feel like I'm not even working.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've created this weird thing, and then it is hard to go back to like,
we need to do this.
This is actually like a job.
100%.
It's like, you would have seen how many people come in there for a haircut at 10:30 and they're still there at 2.
Yeah. And we're sweeping the floors going,
Come
get
on.
out.
I know, it's weird. It's been good. I sometimes think I should open a bar or a pub and it would have been humming.
You'd make a fortune.
Yeah, pokies.
You would make a fortune.
Yeah.
Just a little tab in the corner.
Yeah.
Pokes, bomb.
Let's go.
It is really cool. But that's the kind of like, even from me just cutting in the academy compared to going to Zeppelin, like even my clients who come in there, and they're like, fuck, this is so cool, isn't it? Like, they're just like, this is sick. They're like, I've never been to a barber's like this, or never been anywhere like this. So
yeah, I think, it is like, we always have the music super loud and it's pumping. Like, I think our latest one at the moment's 2009 Ministry.
I love it.
That one's been getting flogged to death. Like, it's good. Like, and I think that's where it's gone well, because we have such a diverse, we're like misfits, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with our clientele, we got businessmen, carpenters, builders, we got everything you can think of, and then all of us are so individually different and and creative in our own certain ways. And then like all the music, we have one day's Chili Peppers, and you got Ministry Sound, to Zeppelin, to to anything you can think of, classical music. It's pretty cool.
It is really cool. It's like, it's just even you guys in there, it's hilarious because you're all completely different, but you're like best mates.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like you walk in there and I'm like, what the fuck's going on in here? But I love it.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It is good. It is good.
It's unreal.
Yeah, no, so yeah, very, very lucky with that. But I guess if something you want to do, and I've tried to create that, and I created it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So, and because I've gone to a lot of salons, like obviously working at night salons and other barbershops, like sometimes you can go in there and people, they don't feel like they should go there because they're not cool. Whereas I think what I've created, anyone can go in there.
100%.
So you feel cool going in there. If you're a computer guy, or like, I don't know, something
Yeah,
like anyone can go in there. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be tatted up or cool or doing this or driving AMG come in there, rock up on your pushy. Like, it doesn't matter. Anyone can come in, and they're paying top dollar.
Well, that's the thing as well. That's what I was literally just about to say. I was like, it's quite funny because it's not like your classic $20 cut.
No.
It's like it's up market for the Gold Coast, which I think you justify so well though. Like that's what I was trying to tell somebody when they were like, oh, what does Zeppelin charge and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, but when you go in there, you're not just having like a beer which was on special that week. You're having like fucking top end beer. You're having top end water. It's like,
yeah.
It's crazy.
Except for at the moment, because once summer hits, it's always 4X Gold.
Yeah, because that's what everyone wants.
Summer of cricket, tinnies.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, so...
I think we're just about to have somebody who cleans our room.
Shall I go into it?
I don't know. Do you want it?
Yeah, we'll go.
Maybe take that phone with you.
Oh.
Pete, let's leave this in.
Hello. Yes, can we come back in maybe like half an hour? 1 hour? Afternoon? Yeah, cool. Thank you.
That was just somebody wanting autographs from Jase.
I just wanted to clean garage sheets. They're pretty bad.
They're stinking.
Yeah, they're stinking.
Absolutely stinking.
Room service, club sandwich everywhere.
Yeah. There's just chocolate and crisps everywhere and cans of Coke. Just tinnies everywhere. No, to be honest, this hotel is fucking incredible.
It is nice, yeah. Should plug them too.
Yeah, I know.
Hyatt
we should
Centric,
plug them.
Love ya.
Pete, if you can tag them in, Hyatt Centric. It's it is actually amazing. Like we're on the highest floor,
24th floor, yeah. And we're just down the road here tonight, which will be fun for the Mocha Barber Awards.
Yeah, it's unreal. It's someplace Melbourne. We'll plug in Melbourne now.
Yeah, plug it all.
I'll tag them in.
Tag it in.
All right.
You're good at tags.
I am very good at tags. What's next for Jase?
I think Melbourne's going to be next with the shop. Keep ticking along with the Gold Coast one. Really trying to this Hope Water.
Yeah. Just quietly, just interrupting you. What's your plan for Melbourne Zeppelin? Like, are you going to try and go right that Zeppelin on the coast?
Yeah. See, that's the hard thing. Like, if like, because Bill wants to do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So then it's cool because then it's got that style.
The style.
That team in there. If Reece wanted to say, oh, let's do one in Sydney.
Yeah.
Then you can do it. I think and Oscar did that a lot with his.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it for years. Like, I was kind of getting groomed to do that with him, but I went on my own way with barbering.
Yep.
Where it works better, like if you still have part of it, and then someone else has part of it, that's being with you.
Yeah,
then
I agree.
They know, and it keeps that culture and that vibe. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think that's what worked with us with Brisbane.
Yeah.
Like Stacey going there, you know what I mean? She was just like, she knew the
because otherwise you can go open them anywhere, all of them, but then you don't know what it's going to, and it's it is, and to be honest, it is hard these days. Like, I don't know, some of the best salons in Australia and that, they're actually just the one.
Yeah.
The one shop, winning all the big awards. They're not like, I think the days of all the multiples have gone. Do you know what I mean? Like your Stefans and all that. Not gone, but it's different.
From where it was, because that's all it used to be.
No. So yeah, with Melbourne, I think that'll be really cool. That'll just be awesome. It'll be good to see Bill do it. He'll do such a great job. He's like,
he will kill it.
He's a king down here, and I couldn't think of anyone better to do it with. And it'll be fun. I'll get to come down for, once a month.
What a shame.
And come and work down here, which
shame.
is really cool. And I've met such a good group of guys through Bill down here who are now become mates and that. So it's cool. And he'll come up to the Gold Coast Steel and cut, and then just keep going. And I'm like doing this team award for tonight. That's honestly the best one. Like, I've done a heap of individual ones.
100%.
But it's so much more fun doing it with the team. Like, I don't know, because it's cool. It's like being like in a footy team or something. And
well, even the day that we did it, the shoot and stuff, funny. I was like, how good's that?
It was such a good day.
Literally every single one of the students that was there was like, we need to do this monthly.
Yeah, no, like you could. It's actually like so fun.
100%.
So yeah, I think just keep ticking along with that. We're doing Australian Open in Melbourne over January for 2.5 weeks with the Hope Water. We've actually became a partner with it.
How good's that?
For the official water bottle. Like, it's pretty crazy, and we're making 500 bottles for all the players. Like, it's pretty loose.
That's
and me coming back from a tennis background,
exactly.
like, it's pretty crazy. Where our shop is right on Show Court 3 under it, and like when I went and had a meeting there a month ago, it was crazy to think like I've played some of my best matches on that court.
Yeah.
And now I'm working under it.
That's
on my
crazy,
own.
isn't it?
So we're next to like New Era, Dunlop Volley, then High Water in the middle. Like, yeah, I know life's good. It's exciting.
Yeah, it's sick.
And it's fun. And my fiance, she lets me go nuts with everything. She's like, go for it, son.
Well,
so
that was my next thing.
It's really good.
Stealing on my question.
Yeah.
I was going to say, how good is it to have that kind of support team? Because I've seen it firsthand, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
And I think it's unreal. It's so good because you have to be like that. And I think I'm kind of the same in...
Yeah, of course.
We just have to be...
Well, I've met... Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
They're like, oh, you guys home early. You know,
Yeah.
like, and that's so nice to be able to be like that. Like, yeah, my partner, she's got her own business, bigger than mine, way bigger, way more staff, and she gets it. The only thing that just shits her to tears is she's like, can't believe I don't use a diary. I'll put anything in the diary. So
true.
I'm literally yesterday I was supposed to be at Crowded House, but I was at Flemington Races. Today I'm at the Barber Awards and I'm supposed to be at a wedding on the Gold Coast. So that's how unorganised I am. It's organised chaos for me though.
It's great though because Jase will commit to everything. That's the best thing. He goes, yeah, sweet, I'll do it, and then he'll go.
Well, I think I was selling those Crowded House tickets on the way into the track. Yeah. So that was,
it was sensational.
And I was supposed to be there with Jules, who's hosting tonight.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that'll be good. We'll catch up and talk to him tonight about how good the show was.
Yeah. Did I miss much?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's amazing. I'm very excited to see where the next 12 months will be.
Yes, the same. And it's like, and it's so good now. I think like you coming into this situation with a lot of things we're doing, and it's like there's a cool like little vibe around with
100%.
everyone. You know, like even with the boys down here at like Owen and Lee and that. Like it's, I don't know, it's just fun. Like it's actually making hair fun again. It's not like that. I don't know. It was a bit weird there. You know,
it went through a little bit of a
dip,
didn't it?
But it's just so cool again. There's like a good buzz about doing fun stuff, and I think everyone's way more keen at like collaborating and actually just like no one's trying to like, nah, this is my thing.
Yeah,
this is my
100%.
thing. See, I couldn't care less.
Nah.
I'd rather just be involved with everything.
Absolutely.
You know, it's fun. And
I love it.
Putting the brands on everything. I'll end up looking like an F1 driver soon in a suit. Fucking brands everywhere.
I love the suit.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. And the pin, you put the pin on for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were at the races yesterday. Good, well, not such a good day on the front, but yeah, it was a great day. It was awesome. Still vibing, obviously.
Yeah,
still vibing.
Still in the same suit.
Still vibing.
Jokes.
Still looking good. Yeah.
I know. I love it. All right. Well, it's 11:11, and that's a sign, I'm guessing, to finish.
Yeah, wrap her
Can you
up.
see 11:11?
Yeah, 11.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much for coming on, mate.
Thank you, mate. Always a pleasure. And
You need to stay out of trouble.
Hopefully the sound's good for it, and yeah, it'll be good.
Could you imagine if this doesn't record the fucking sound
It's
again?
not meant to be, then.
Oh my god.
It is not meant to be.
I know.
We
Good
could just
times.
dub it.
Oh, yeah, we.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dub
Sweet.
it.
People work is magic. It'll be superb. We're off to get pampered. Are you going to cut your beard off?
No, you said the stubble looks
I
handsome. I'll
reckon-
keep it.
I reckon we
I'll
leave
just
it.
stay in the suit again for another couple of days.
Just go and get a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. I love it. I'm getting my barnet fixed. So, yeah, we're off to Area Studio. But, yeah, thank you so much for listening, tuning in, guys. We'll drop Jase's socials, all of his businesses and everything. I think we're probably going to have to
a
do
few
an hour and a
pages
half.
here.
But, yeah, it's amazing. I'm honestly so pumped to see where everything goes. So,
Awesome.
unreal, mate.
Thank you, guys. See you
Bosh.
later. Bye.
I'm in my pride. I was a prisoner, all of the mind. Now I'm a traveler leading the line. They wanna cut me, I'm bleeding divine. Home of the greed, land of the slaves. No, we ain't free, still we do great.